Starting lineup for tonight. First for the Boston Celtics. In the backcourt, Mike James and Paul Pierce. Mark Blount, Vin Baker, and Yuri Welch along the front line for Jim O'Brien's club. They have been playing outstanding basketball over the last week, 114 points a game. We'll get the Cav lineup in just a moment. LeBron James with the opening tip, and we are underway. It's Ira Newby. Pierce deflects the pass, and it's picked off by Baker. Quickly ahead to Welch. James back defensively. Welch takes it right to him for two.
Boy, and he just backed right up LeBron and let him take the shot. LeBron's going to have some problems. His pants are starting to fall down.
They are. Those are they're distressingly low, aren't they, on the back? Newby knocks down a jumper.
Yeah, that's the guy you don't want to let get started.
James gets it across against the Davis pressure, goes by him with the dribble, back outside to Blount. Boozer's got Baker. James chasing Welch. Looking to go inside to Baker. Newby fronting him at the moment. Blount unable to get an angle for the pass. Vin has to come out for it. 3 on the clock. Baker misses the shot, tracked down by Davis.
Well, Pierce also had Boozer on him. He could have taken him outside. They went for the size matchup.
James feeling he was going to get the foul, and he did from his namesake. Let's check that Southwest Airlines starting lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. LeBron, Ricky Davis, the backcourt. Ilgauskas, Boozer, and Newby in the Newble in the front court. It's Newby. Paul Silas, longtime head coach, your buddy, T.
Yep. Tough guy.
James off the dribble. Nearly turned the corner on Davis and then stepped out of bounds. First turnover for the Celtics. Celtics didn't turn it over at all in the first half last night against Toronto. Davis comes up shooting. No. Ilgauskas battling. It's taken away, though, by Pierce. Pierce pulls up for a quick three. That's the way Paul started last night, getting those front and back rim jumps. James off the dribble. Hard to the bucket. Blocked by Blount. Late whistle and a foul.
Right now, let's get to the Celtics injury report, which is brought to you by the New England Baptist Hospital, official team hospital of the Boston Celtics, and proud to be named one of the top orthopedic hospitals in the country by U.S. News and World Report. New England Baptist Hospital. We are the orthopedic experts.
James 1 of 2 at the line. 5-2 Cavs. Welch with the only bucket so far for the Celtics. Pierce trying to post up Newble. Paul turns on him. Got him in the air and got fouled. Nice job by Pierce to draw the foul on Ira Newble. Let's check out hindsight tonight.
Well, what we want to do is keep LeBron off Broadway. Don't let him put on a show.
He has been doing that. 18, 6, and 6, the numbers for LeBron so far on the year. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Pierce has been having a terrific week, and he makes both free throws. James to Davis. Yuri Welch gets Ricky Davis tonight. Yuri always gets the best player, and that's going to be a foul on Davis as he hooks Welch going by.
First, no team foul.
Well, if you're superstitious, you won't like this, because the Celtics have won 11 in a row over the Cavs. It's rare that you can dominate a team like that. Although I was talking to some of the coaches before the game, they said that really doesn't mean anything because it's not the same Cavs team. Maybe only Ilgauskas has any memory of that streak. James on the break. LeBron for 2.
That was speed and athletic ability in action for LeBron as Paul Pierce really forced him to take a tough shot.
Mike James in a hurry. Circles it back out to Pierce, gets a screen from Blount, goes the other way to the basket, and takes the bump from Boozer and gets 2. First bucket for Paul. He's got 4. James in a hurry, misses the jumper, picked off by Baker. Quickly to Mike James. Blount's running the floor, and James tried to force the pass through, and it didn't get there. The other right, Davis.
They're running, and that's good. That'll put the heat on the other team.
Davis trying to back Mike James down. Good double by Baker there. Ilgauskas the follow. First 2 for Zydrunas. He's 1 for 2 off that miss. He came in as the #1 field goal shooter percentage-wise in the league.
He is an exceptionally fine low post player.
Baker trying to work on Boozer. Takes it into the lane and comes up short with the little finger roll. Cavs the ball and a 9-6 lead. Davis in a hurry, picked off by James. James got Welch with him. Finds Yuri for 2.
Beautifully done. Lots of running, and here's a turnover as they try to run right back. Watch James. Celtics came up with the ball, and James with his head up right out there as the hustling Yuri Welch gets the layup.
Celtics will inbound down on the baseline, trying to retake the lead here with 8 minutes to go in the first. Joe Crawford, Tim Donaghy, and Benny Adams are the officials for tonight's game. Pierce into the paint. And before the shot, Ricky Davis picks up his 2nd foul. We've got Subaru key matchup of the evening. Of course, it is Paul Pierce and Ricky Davis. The numbers on the season, Davis has had some big nights against the Celtics in the past. Average, in fact, 33 points a game against Boston last year. Pierce pulls up for 2.
Boy, that's the spot you want to get Paul Pierce. Right about 10, 12, 15 feet.
Automatic.
And let him go into the shot. They don't know what to do as soon as he faces up. Play him straight up. Play him one way or the other. Beautifully executed.
Boozer misses outside. Welch with the rebound. Again, the Celtics looking to run. Baker runs the floor. Yuri the hard push on James. Pierce gets the screen. Inside to Baker. Baker for 2.
Nice pass by Pierce. And really heads up shot by Baker, who just eluded that one defender.
Celtics will run here to open up a 12-9 lead 5 minutes into this game. The crowd kept pretty quiet so far. And it's a good crowd on here. James, nice pass here,
That's what we talked about on top, his ability at this tender age to know where an open teammate will be.
He's not 18. You can't kid me. Pierce looking inside at both Blount and Baker. He's got Ilgauskas in the switch. Over to James. James into the paint. Back outside. Pierce takes a 3. Back rims it. Rebound. That was off Boozer, I think. Ooh. Cleveland ball.
Watch this pass like LeBron. He comes off the pick, and he knows immediately as soon as the big guy jumps him that Ilgauskas is going to be open.
And LeBron at 6'8" has the size to see over a lot of those picks. Davis kind of hurled himself into the lane, and a foul was called. Ben Baker picks it up, his first. Third of the team, just about halfway through this first quarter. 12-11 Boston.
You know, that's terrible when a guy makes a bad play and the officials bail him out.
Davis rims out the shot. Baker there. Pierce off the dribble. Good look for Blount. Mark up and under for 2.
Nice play by Pierce. As soon as he got the full attention of the defense, he spotted good old Mark.
6 points, 2 assists, and a rebound for Pierce so far, and the Celtics have a 3-point lead at 14-11. Little double on LeBron outside. Boozer swings it. I think they're going to give Newble that shot. He misses it. Rebound slapped out by Ilgauskas, though, right to Pierce. Back is LeBron. Pierce pulls up. Now takes it. Tough move on the baseline by Pierce. Won't go. Baker on the offensive glass. Vinny back up for 2.
What a play by Vinny. That's a Tommy point for Vinny. Hustle.
Paul Silas wants a timeout. First of the game. Good start for the Celtics here. 5:28 to go in the quarter. 16-11 Boston. Got a 5-point lead. Fans, 12-game holiday packs are on sale now and are a great gift for every Celtic fan. Secure your seat today to see the Celtics take on the league's best, including the Cavaliers and the New Jersey Nets. Purchase by December 15th and receive a holiday card signed by a Celtic player. For more information, call the Celtics sales office, 617-523-3030, or visit Celtics.com.
Well, what is this nice play by Paul Pierce to Mark Blount? Blount sets the pick on Newble, and immediately Blount makes himself available. And nice, beautiful pass by Paul Pierce.
Celtics have 5 assists on 7 baskets so far, and a 5-point lead. Davis again into the middle. Ilgauskas will try. Short with that one, and Mike James is there. James, Baker pops out. Vin, a clean look, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, he was standing there in their rotation. Celtics moving the ball so quickly that the Cavs' feet are not able to catch up.
12-2 run by the Celtics here. Baker has hit 3 of his first 5 shots. LeBron short. Nice tip by Boozer, won't go. Eric Williams trying to box out, but Newble came up with the rebound. And Davis will reset the offense.
It's a very good rebounding team, the Cavs. Celtics have to be careful.
Newble for 2.
Ira Newble.
Second basket for Newble. The Cavs are not only good, but they're the best. Eric Williams will trouble getting the handle, gets it over to Pierce. Boozer's got him inside. Newble's trying to cover Baker. Baker takes him into the lane, and Newble fouls him. That is a mismatch of the first quarter.
Yeah, and they alertly took advantage of it.
And Baker shooting 2.
It's the second foul on Newble, and we'll see if Paul Silas makes a move. Here's Vin Baker going to the basket, and Newble disgusted with the call, but he got him.
I'll tell you, Newble at times has done a job on Paul Pierce, one of the guys that, thinks he might be able to play Paul Pierce. So getting fouls on him would put somebody else on Paul Pierce that I haven't seen anybody else but Newble on this team even attempt to defend Paul Pierce.
Tony Battie in the lineup for Mark Blount. Darius Miles comes in for Newble. Kevin Ollie also has checked into the game. That's going to move LeBron over to the 2 guard. Baker 1 of 2 at the line. Ilgauskas stays out there. So does Boozer. Eric Williams, Battie, the 2 players off the Boston bench. James, Baker, and Pierce remain out there from the starting 5. Just under 4 minutes to go first quarter. Boozer stripped down there on the baseline by Pierce, but he was out of bounds.
Cavaliers ball.
Boozer is coming into tonight's game off his best game as a pro the other night. Big win by the Cavaliers here at home against Detroit. Boozer for 2.
Carlos Boozer.
Not a shooter when he came into the league. He is now, though.
Well, they say Paul Pierce Paul Silas worked with him on his shooting.
Inside to Baker, scramble, loose ball. Pierce has got it, turns back to the basket and stuffs it.
What a play.
Paul Pierce.
Great hands by Pierce. Just leaned over, picked it up firmly.
8 points in the game for Pierce. Darius Miles, covered by Eric Williams. Ollie. You don't expect that. Ollie, just a 37% shooter, has never been known as a shooter throughout his pro career. But Kevin manages to hang around because of his smarts and his defense. Miles is on Pierce right now. Pierce, 2 more.
Darius Miles is much bigger than Pierce, but not as quick. And once Pierce gets him moving one way or the other, he can pull up quicker and get the shot off.
Pierce is 4 of 7 right now. Pierce is covering James. Battie jumps out on him. They find Miles. Miles misses the shot. Tony's there for the rebound. Celtics first time now looking to extend the 6-point lead. Pierce looking for a screen. Pulls up for 3. Rebound. Ollie. Nice job. He outfought Baker for the ball. Now Ollie, a hard push the other way. inside. Ilgauskas in the right spot has it stripped out of bounds.
Celtics, timeout.
It's going to be Cavalier ball. We get a timeout. 2:16 left to go in the first. 23-17, 6-point Celtic lead, 2:16 left to go in the first. Tonight's Red for a Day winners are Matt Morse of Attleboro, Massachusetts, and Timothy Murnane of Plymouth, Mass. Guys, you get 24 hours to contact Fox Sports Net at 781-270-7281 or at www.fsnnewengland.com, and you can claim your prize. To enter the Red for a Day contest, look for an entry form in the Boston Herald Sports section, and be sure to watch each Fox Sports Net Celtics telecast to hear your name. Yuri Welsh is back out there along with Battie, Jermaine Jones for the first time, Eric Williams, and Paul Pierce. Ilgauskas, two. That guy can shoot it. He's got 6. And he doesn't have to be right under the basket to score.
Well, Yuri Welsh, they're trying out Yuri Welsh as the point guard. He's not done a bad job.
Eric Williams in traffic, got stuffed. Boozer comes away with it. Eric looking for a call, he didn't get. Ollie the other way. 4-point game. 2-point game.
Darius Miles.
What do you think of Darius Miles, T?
He hasn't quite lived up to what they projected him to be. He's a high school player that has come into the league, and what he's done is put some serious weight on. I mean, he was really a string beat. He's gotten hurt quite a bit, I guess, and not been able to really get his game going the way people think he could.
He's got Pierce right now defensively. Pierce off the dribble. Nice double by Ilgauskas, and then Battie unable to handle that quick pass from Pierce. Ahead it goes to James. LeBron. Blocking foul is called on Jermaine Jones.
Foul number 20, Jermaine Jones.
The first on Jermaine.
First in the last.
Well, I'll tell you, they're getting it and going. There is LeBron right up on the wing. Great speed to get out there, and they look for him and get it to him.
A little bit of a LeBron call.
Yeah. You said it, not me.
Yes, I know.
You said that.
I did.
Don't say stuff like that. They'll think we're getting on referees. That's what the redhead told me.
Yeah.
You talk about the referees.
All
I
right.
won't anymore.
There we go. That's good. Pierce with his avenue to the hoop.
No basket.
No basket. Foul is called on Ilgauskas
Ilgauskas
before the move. His first.
Situation.
The Cavs are over the limit, so Paul will go to the free throw line. In a tie game, 23 apiece, 1:13 to go in the first. It is Boozer, Miles, Ilgauskas, James, and Ollie for the Cavs. Jermaine Jones, Tony Battie, Paul Pierce, Yuri Welch, and Eric Williams for Boston. And Pierce has an 11-point first quarter. During the streak, Paul Pierce has been immense. Look at that middle one. That's the one shooting almost 50% and averaging about 9 rebounds a game. Paul Pierce, one of only 2 players in the league who is averaging more than 20.7 rebounds and 5 assists a game. Tracy McGrady being the other. Miles got 2.
Darius Miles.
Second bucket for Miles. Pierce off the dribble. That's going to be another foul on Ilgauskas. Paul's doing a great job drawing fouls here in this first quarter after an early part of the season, Tom, where he never got to the line.
Yeah. Well, he's right now. Ilgauskas is going out trying to blitz Paul Pierce. I don't think that's going to work.
Cavaliers number 4, Chris Mims.
Here's a guy that's come in the game that last year didn't quite live up to expectations. Chris Mims, and they're saying he's coming off the bench and he's become a very effective player.
Former high draft pick from the University of Texas. Be sure to join us on Monday night. It's Max Night. We're going to max out on Monday night. We have got some great footage of Cedric as a player. Also have a nice conversation that Cedric and I had. We'll have that for you at halftime of tonight's game. Max Night is Monday here on Fox Sports Net.
LeBron James.
LeBron has 9. Jermaine Jones thought about it and realized he had Pierce standing right next to him. And once again, we got a foul. This time it's going to be Darius Miles committed.
21, Darius Miles is first. Paul Pierce at the line.
One of the things that Pierce has to be alert to and should be alert to is whoever's guarding Eric Williams, go after him. And I think it's LeBron James that's guarding Eric Williams down on the box. Terrific matchup to utilize.
Pierce is 8 for 8 at the free throw line in the first quarter. He's got 16 of Boston's 29 points. Celtics should see the ball, barring an offensive rebound, one more time here in the quarter. About a 6-second difference between the clocks. Boozer. LeBron is going to be a great player if he makes that shot with consistency.
I can remember when Elgin Baylor came into the league. He did all the things that LeBron has been doing.
A little too flashy.
But it wasn't until Elgin Baylor developed the three-point or the outside shot that he really became a great player.
High-scoring game here in Cleveland. 12 down, 36 to go. We are tied at 29 at the end of one. Cleveland, why not? Just a couple of weeks before the holiday. And LeBron James and company, good quarter for LeBron. He had 11, better quarter for Paul Pierce. He had 16. Celtics shot 56%, but they're in a tie game. They open the second with Jermaine Jones, Eric Williams, Tony Battie, Yuri Welch, and Mike James. Eric stays with it and then has it taken away by Boozer.
Well, that's a great move. He meant to play it off the board and just didn't get it on the glass.
Cavaliers looking for a lead. It's James, Ollie, Boozer, Mim, and Miles.
And they got Jermaine Jones defending Boozer, so they have Jermaine Jones playing as the power forward.
Foul is on Chris Mim. Celtics getting a break on the whistles tonight. Only 4 fouls on Boston. 9 have been called on the Cavaliers. They're the first quarter numbers. Both sides shooting the ball pretty well. Good look inside, and Jermaine missed it. Stays with it, though, and then got stripped by Ollie and Jim O'Brien.
Well, I can guarantee you if Ollie's ever on the trading block, Jim O'Brien will trade for him right now. He saved them.
Like he was stretching him.
Yeah.
Yuri in the middle. Little floater.
I tell you, this kid comes off the pick. He knows the man is behind him, and he sees if anybody's coming at him, and he turns the corner. He does that better than anybody on the Celtics.
Mim, Battie there defensively. Miles looking inside at Boozer. Makes the pass over the top. Good double on Boozer. They trap him in the corner. Sends it over to James. James off the dribble. LeBron, hung up there for a while and got a late whistle. Foul is going to be on Battie.
Foul for Tony Battie, his first, team first.
That is the first on Tony and the first on the team.
James.
This is what I mean about Yuri coming off picks. Watch him come off the pick. He knows he's got his man beat, and then just makes that beautiful cut strong into the paint. I tell you who would benefit from watching Yuri make that type of move.
Who's that?
Kedrick Brown. Come off picks and know what a defender is with his leaping ability. Wow.
James 1 of 2 at the line. He's got a dozen. Boston by 1. Jermaine Jones. Nice look for Eric Williams.
Beautifully done by Jermaine Jones. And Eric came to the post. They played him to the spot, and Eric just reversed it.
Celtics playing some wonderfully unselfish basketball right now. They've got 11 assists already tonight on 12 field goals. James doubled, finds Miles. Miles jacks it right up and knocks it down. 6 points off the bench for Miles. He only averages 9 a game. Boston by 1 again. Nobody having a whole lot of trouble scoring it. Tony Battie joins the act. Last guy with the ball wins. So backdoor cut by James. Count it, and we'll get to the line.
Well, that was perfectly executed by Cleveland as they were really playing a total denied defense on LeBron. That was Uri. Watch Uri, and as soon as the ball got to the post, there goes LeBron, and a backdoor cut works perfectly. So, Celtics used one for Eric Williams, and the Cavs used one for LeBron James. Backdoor moves.
It's an 18-year-old doing that. 35 apiece. I guess he's 19 now. Mike James knocks it down.
Mike James.
First two for Michael. James is defensively on Ollie. Welch is on LeBron. Darius Miles off the catch. Back outside Ollie. Into the paint. That's an offensive foul on Kevin Ollie. Nice job stepping in, Mike James.
Oh, it hit his elbow.
Kevin Ollie, his second, no team foul. The Cavaliers.
That's a Tommy point.
Oof.
Oh, and then he hit the deck.
Number 3.
That was a hard foul.
And he's still rubbing his elbow.
J.R. Bremer into the game. J.R. of course, who played for the Celtics last year. Cleveland Heights High School is only about 10 miles from downtown Cleveland, and that's where J.R. grew up, so he's a happy guy to be back home. Welch got Miles on him, goes to Jermaine Jones. Jones trying to work on Ricky Davis. Came up short with a little hook shot, and then it is out of bounds off the Cavs. Nice hustle by Jermaine. Jermaine a little rusty, but you would expect that. 37-35 Boston. 35, Celtics got a 2-point lead. You'll probably see this play a lot. Kind of comical music will be played in the background.
A little hospitality here, and ball goes out of bounds, and there's Kevin Ollie and Jimmy O'Brien trying to save him, and then Ollie tries to save Jim O'Brien. Mutual respect. Look at it from another angle, and instead of the ball, they ended up with Jimmy's foot and shoe, and Jimmy's laughing. Merry Christmas.
I need to see that again. Why was Jim's leg up there in the first place? I'm not sure. Batty trying to work on Mim. That's a foul on Mim, and Tony will get 2 at the line. Celtics have Welch, Jermaine Jones, Eric Williams, Mike James, and Tony Batty. The Cavs are going to counter with Ricky Davis, Chris Mim, Michael Stewart, Darius Miles, and J.R. Bremer. 8 minutes, 30 seconds to go first half. Boston, a 2-point lead. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Citizens Bank. Not your typical bank. Seven years in the league, 27 years old, huh? That must be nice, huh? 7 years of an NBA player contract, 27 years. And if I sound jealous, folks, I am. Ricky Davis, he is bumped as he makes his move. Uri's going to pick up that foul. First on Uri.
Foul number 44, Uri Welch, his first, team third.
Third on the Celtics. There is Ricky Davis, who put up big numbers, as I said last year, especially against Boston, 33 a game. Very explosive offensive player. Is not in the spotlight he was in last year now that LeBron is on this team. That's another foul on Uri.
Uri's really working through the picks, over the picks, under the picks.
Ricky Davis shooting 2.
Ricky Davis is a heck of an offensive player.
He sure is. 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Also 3 turnovers a game. So Ricky is capable of keeping both teams in the game. That's his first point of the night. Blount and Baker making their way back in along with Pierce. Uri Welch, Tony Batty, and Jermaine Jones come out. And you can see the last 5 times the Celtics have met Ricky Davis. What has happened? 51.6% shooting. That's a 3, yeah. Darius Miles hippity-hopping his way to the hoop. 8 in the game for Miles.
That was a strong drive.
Miles trying to defend Pierce. Stewart trying to cover Baker. Eric Williams so good at getting it up. Foul's going to be on Mim.
Chris Mim is his third.
I tell you, I love Eric when he's moving and cutting, and Vinny's so intelligent a player down low. Had no place to go, finds Eric, and there's Mims underneath with the bumps. Chris Mim. What have I been saying?
You've been giving him an S. It's kind of like the...
Oh, well, Mims.
Mims. Returns.
Come on.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Chris
You know?
Mim.
I'm just trying to help out. That's my job here. They say, like, give Tom a hand when
somebody,
you can.
you know somebody like him hot. Remember that movie?
Yes, I do. I do.
In the end, the last scene,
Yes, I do. With
where Joey Brown thought that it was a girl instead of a guy, and he finds out, and Joey Brown said, well, nobody's perfect.
Do you remember that scene? They were in a speedboat at the time.
Yeah, right.
Jack Lemmon was in this. Bremer off the dribble, trying to make something happen. Does inside to a basket. Oh, good block by Blount. Loose ball. Basket's going for it. Pierce there with him, and a jump ball, I believe it's called. It is.
Pierce gets a Tommy point. He went hard to the deck. I don't know what happened here. There's Ilgauskas. He's in there for an eternity. Up. Blount gets a piece of it. Pierce hanging in there. Then goes to the floor. Getting his nose dirty. Come on, come on, come on.
Mike James. No. Nice defense by Bremer. Oh, Ricky Davis throws it away looking for Miles.
Well, I tell you, I love that type of play where Mike Davis got to the hoop. That forced Bremer to really hustle back. 9 out of 10 times, that's a clean layup.
Baker wants to go back inside to Eric Williams again. He's got Ricky Davis on him. Davis pops it out. Baker off the dribble on Stewart. Gives it to Eric. Eric throws it up in the lane for 2.
Wow. And should have gotten to the line.
Davis thought he had drawn an offensive foul. Celtics open up a 5-point lead, and Paul Silas is up complaining about what he thought was a lack of call on Eric Williams. Pierce picks off the cross-court pass.
He was just waiting for that.
Pierce takes it to the basket, gets bumped. He's going to get to the free throw line.
Watch Eric on this play.
Pierce at the line.
And that, if they didn't call a charge on the first one, the bump underneath on the second one.
Ira Newell back for your Cavaliers.
So good at taking contact and then
Also,
getting the ball
LeBron
off and
James
finding the
return.
net.
Newell has come back in for the Cavaliers. LeBron James is also back in. Bremer goes out. Davis, Stewart, and Ilgauskas stay out there. Kedrick Brown makes his first appearance for the Celtics, and Eric Williams will sit down. Eric, 6 points while he was out there in a rebound. .8-point first half for Paul Pierce. 45-38, Boston by 7 as we approach the halfway mark here. Second quarter. Pierce has got Newell. Davis nowhere to go and threw it closest to a cheerleader.
Well, she didn't have her pom-poms up. That's what was the problem.
Closest thing in a maroon uniform, I
That
tell
was
you.
it. Yeah, well, she didn't have her pom-poms up. That's what the problem was.
Pierce loses the dribble, now gets it across to Mike James. Blount comes out, sets a screen. Ilgauskas chasing James now. Blount was open, rolling to the hoop. Baker's going to take it and make it. 8-0 Boston run. Vin Baker with 9 first half points. And Paul Silas has seen enough. Celtics have their largest lead of the night with 5:47 to go in the half. It is 47-38.
Ricky Davis Foundation for its
Half, and it's 47-38. The Celtics have their largest lead of the night. That is 9. Join the Celtics on Monday night, December 15th, for the retiring of Cedric Maxwell's number 31 when they host Kevin Garnett and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tom Heinsohn will host the halftime ceremonies, which include members of the Celtic family past and present: Kevin McHale, Dennis Johnson, Gerald Henderson, Casey Jones, Danny Ainge, to name just a few. All will be there to pay tribute to the championship career of Cedric Maxwell. The first 15,000 fans in attendance will receive a commemorative framed Max Night ticket. For information, call 1-800-4NBA-TICKS or visit Celtics.com. Davis with Cubic Brown on him. Davis can't do any business. Boozer, tough shot. Newell catches it underneath. Great defensive stand by the Celtics as they force a 24-second violation. Jim O'Brien cheering the team on right out in front of me at the moment. The run by the Celtics here over the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Pierce pops out, gets a screen from Blount, gets immediately double teamed to Baker. Open look for Bin, misses that one. Rebound taken down. Ricky Davis gets it to LeBron James. Back to Davis. Davis fakes the three, nearly traveled with it. Deflected nicely by Pierce out of bounds. 16 seconds on the shot clock for the Cavs. Kevin Ollie comes back in. Davis goes out, so LeBron James swings over to the two-guard spot. LeBron starts at the point, and then Ollie, one of the first off the bench, and James just slides over to the shooting guard position. Catches it on the curl, finds Newell underneath, came up short. Blount unfortunately tipped it in.
Myron Newell.
They'll give it to Newell. He's got 6. Pierce behind the back, keeps it alive underneath, and somehow got 2. A little out of control, but 2 for Pierce. He's got 20 here in the half. Boston by now. Again, crowd here at Gunn, very quiet. James's pass, a little too much mustard on that one, and another turnover for the Cavs. The Cavs now have 12 here in the first half. 8 of them coming in this quarter. Celtics again being very good with the basketball. Only 1 turnover inside the Blount. Blount, left-handed hook, partially blocked by Ilgauskas. Outlet pass to James. Kedrick's back defensively. James off the dribble, kicks it. Newell can't hit the jumper. Tapped by Ilgauskas, pulled down by Blount. Here's Mike James looking for something to transition the other way. Little bounce pass to Baker. Baker fakes the shot, kicks it to Pierce. Clean look at a 3. No. Rebound taken down by Ollie.
Get the ball, King, in there.
Back outside, Q-All. Celtics defense really stepping up here in the second quarter. Ollie leaned to the hoop, couldn't finish it. Rebound tip controlled by Pierce. Numbers on the break here for Boston. Pierce in the middle. Pierce kicks it. Mike James, a 3. Got it.
Well, they had a 3-on-2, and James elected to hang out there for the 3. There was Mark Blount coming up as a trailer, 2 for the rebound if he missed.
Largest Celtic lead, it is a dozen at 52-40. And a foul. Cubic Brown is called, his first.
Here's Pierce. 3-on-2. They're hustling back to cover everybody, but there is James behind the arc. Makes it good.
Mike is right around 40% shooting the 3 right now. He can do that for the rest of the year. He'll be one heck of a pickup as James knocks down the free throw. 16 in the first half here for LeBron, whose season high is 33.
You know, I think he's got, Mike James got a little bit of leader in him too, you know. I think by the end of the season we're going to find out that this guy really is a terrific teammate.
Mark Blount inside, couldn't finish it, but he's going to get to the free throw line. Carlos Boozer picks up that foul. That is just his first. 4th on the team, and a chance to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines, the official airline of the NBA and your Boston Celtics. Mark Blount comes into tonight's action shooting 60% from the field. And over the last 10 games, nearly 74% shooting. Jonathan Battie giving the Celtics nice production out of the center position. Nothing doing there at the free throw line where Mark has struggled. He's below 60% shooting at the line.
Well, he was a pretty good free throw shooter last year and the year before.
James. Step out of bounds. Kevin Ollie did. Careless turnover right there. We're going to get a timeout. 2:47 to go first half. Boston by 10. A 10-point game. If you tuned in late, no Rafe LaFrentz tonight, and Rafe is gone for the rest of the season. He'll have surgery on Monday. Spoke with Jim O'Brien about it before the game.
Right now, we're less of a basketball team without Rafe. I mean, there's no guys are going to have to step up. Over the last 5 games, Rafe was at plus 55. So the 5 minutes a quarter that he was giving us were substantial and very, very valuable to this basketball team.
Tom, we didn't get a chance to get your thoughts about that. Rafe gone for the year?
Yeah, well, Rafe is one of those gap players that I was talking about last night. He knows just where to fit in and when to do what. And he's a terrific shooter, defender, a shot blocker, rebounder.
Pierce going to have to take a shot. Rejected by Newble. Nice defensive play by Newble. James back the other way. No, James hangs in there offensively. Gets it the second time and a foul.
That kid is hungry, boy.
Foul number 30, Mark Blount. That's his second. LeBron James will shoot.
Brings it up, turns it over there, angles himself to the hoop, then hangs in there for the rebound on the miss, and strong enough at 18 years of age to get it back up on the glass.
Already a season high in free throws made and attempted for LeBron James, a 20-point half. Celtic lead is down to 7. It's back up to 9 thanks to Vin Baker.
Nice pass by Mike James.
2 minutes.
11 in the game for Baker. Pierce and James, 20 points apiece here in the first half. Over the top to Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas looking to make a move. And he gets fouled by Blount.
He walked before he took the shot.
Foul on Mark Blount.
I mean,
Third on Blount.
he almost stepped from London to Paris.
That's the line.
Watch Mike James off the dribble finds Vinny Baker beautifully.
5 of 8 shooting for Vin Baker in the first half. He's got 11 points and 3 rebounds. Z, as they call him here in Cleveland, 16 and 7 his numbers.
Tony Battie returns.
Mark to the bench with that third personal foul. Baker with the miss. Boston's lead stays at 8. Final 2 minutes here, first half. Celtics already 54 points on the board. They get it to Baker. Looking inside at Battie. Ilgauskas comes out on him. Kedrick on a cut. Kedrick back outside to James. Little 12-footer goes.
Mike James.
All right, that's a good cut by Kedrick, and I'm just waiting for him to explode up in the air. The guy he could stuff it from where he received the ball.
He does seem to be showing, Tom, though, an increased awareness of where people are in the court. I don't think a Kedrick as an assist guy, and he's made some nice passes.
Yeah, no, he has, yeah. I'm waiting for him to become, to really explode like everybody thinks he ought to be able to do.
Baker's got Boozer on him, takes him into the lane.
Oh, boy.
Ollie the other way, Ollie to Newble. Oh, nice defense by Pierce. Boozer hangs in there. Sends it out to Ollie. Misses the jumper. Newble hangs in again. And a fresh clock for the Cavs. They send it to LeBron, who says, I'm going to take it. 4th attempt. No. 5th attempt. And a foul. Tony Battie picks up his 3rd. So the Celtics in a little foul trouble at the center position. There you can see Ilgauskas going back, and on the 2nd attempt, Battie gets him.
Yeah. That's what keeping the Cavaliers in is this. 18-5 on the boards.
And Kendrick rather. I knew I'd do that the first time he got in.
There's our high school kid.
Yep, and Jim O'Brien's going to get him in there for the final 35 seconds here with Batty and Blount both with 3 fouls. You know, there are some in the Celtics camp would tell you that Kendrick Perkins might be the best rebounder on this team. Pierce coming around the screen. Wants to go to Baker. They do. Baker trying to work on Boozer. Takes him in the lane again. Back rims that one. Kept alive by Perkins. Baker gets it back. 2 and a foul.
Way to go, Kendrick. I met his grandmother and his grandfather out in Denver.
Did you?
Yeah. Terrific people. Watch. And there is Kendrick just carving out some space.
Carving, is that what you call it?
I mean, that's carving.
Is that carving?
Yep, that was carving. Get that knife and carve some space out.
You described bumping to me at some point.
No, that's carving.
That was carving.
That was
right?
carving.
Celtics have it back to 11. Final possession probably of the half coming up right here. And Paul Silas wants a 20-second timeout. So Kendrick Perkins off the injured list with Rafe LaFrentz going down is a factor in his first second or 2 on the court. And Vin Baker ends up with a 3-point play. NBA news and notes brought to you by New Balance. Shoes that fit better certainly do perform better. 4 straight road wins for the Timberwolves. That's who we'll see on Monday night. Kevin Garnett having a great year. That's Max night. Hope you can join us. And then the Mavericks last night beat the Lakers as Antoine had a solid game. And the Mavericks will be in town next Wednesday. Of course, very controversial article in the Boston Globe. Antoine Walker's thoughts on the trade. What do you think about all that, T?
I'm going to wait a while. I think I'm going to tell you on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
I'm going to keep it to myself till Wednesday.
All right. Wednesday.
You will ask me the same question on Wednesday.
I will.
Tune in Wednesday.
All right. Wednesday when Antoine is in the building.
That's right. You'll get my thoughts.
Give you 10 cents worth.
Wednesday.
All right. Celtics going to use a timeout after they saw the setup by the Cavs. It is another 20-second timeout. Jim O'Brien, John Carroll, Frank Vogel, Dick Harder and company. We have a special halftime for you tonight. Earlier this week, I had a chance to sit down for an interesting interview with my old pal, Cedric Maxwell. Max night is coming up on Monday. We look back on Max's memorable career with the Celtics, and we look forward to his big night on Monday. A lot of classic old Max video in the piece, too. You don't want to miss it. That's coming up at the half. A little one-on-one with number 31, Cedric Maxwell.
Why was
stifling a yawn up there.
he was yawning. Why was he yawning?
It's close to the half. He's got to break them. 5 games in 7 nights. You know, tough on the road.
Yeah, but he had all day to sleep today. Why would he be yawning?
Max never sleeps. LeBron unable to put it down. Pierce was there defensively. So LeBron and Pierce are even in their shootout. They have 20 points apiece at the half. But the Celtics have an 11-point lead, 59 to 48. Back with that Max interview in a moment. Cleveland downtown has been revitalized a little bit by the Cavs, with big crowds turning out every night to see LeBron play as they get ready for the holiday season here in Cleveland, Ohio. Don't miss the excitement as Antoine Walker. You sure you don't want to tell me?
No, not yet.
All right,
Wednesday.
All right.
Wednesday, I'm going to tell you.
All right, don't miss the excitement. Antoine Walker coming back to Boston for the first time to face his former teammates Wednesday night, the 17th of December. Tickets are just $10 in the Brooks Pharmacy Family section. For information, call 1-800-NBA-TICKS or visit Celtics.com.
And don't be bugging me about Antoine. All right? Is that a deal?
No.
No?
No. I'm going to continue to bug you about it.
Okay.
I'm going to try to drag that out of you before Wednesday night. Pierce kicks it over to Welch. Welch, nice little ball fake, goes to the corner. James comes up shooting off the dribble, back rims it. Mike gets his own miss. And the Celtics have a fresh clock. Celtics have James, Pierce, Baker, Welch, and Blount. Mark off the feed. Nice move to the bucket by Mark, and he got fouled by Boozer, who is out there with Ilgauskas, Davis, Newble, and James. There are the second quarter numbers, and they are strange. 19-6, the rebounding advantage for Cleveland, but Boston shooting 52% and holding the Cavs to 25%, and Cleveland turning it over 9 times in the quarter. The result, Boston outscores them 30-19, and that's the difference in the game. 3 points now for Mark on the night, 1 for 3 at the line.
Mark has got 3 personal fouls, and so does Tony Petit. So,
stay loose, Kendrick.
yeah, stay loose, Kendrick.
Here are the leaders for the Celtics in the first half. Baker with 6 rebounds, James with 6 assists, and Pierce in scoring. That's just the way you'd want to draw it up. That's what you would hope for out of those 3 guys. That goes right through Nubel's hands out of bounds. And the leaders for the Cavs, James with 20, Ilgauskas 9, and Boozer with 4. I like all 3 of those players. I don't know whether the Cavs can be a winning team with Ricky Davis, Darius Miles, and playing key roles. Can they be?
I think so.
You do?
Yeah.
Pierce. Oh.
Boy, he just rocked right away from Nubel, and I tell you, Nubel is a pretty decent defensive player. He was right on his Pierce's shooting hand.
Davis, nice feed there. James off the dribble, finds Nubel, couldn't catch and shoot it. Back out with 8 on the clock. Ilgauskas with 5 on the clock, looks for a cutter. Welch in a battle for the loose ball. Finally, Boozer beats the buzzer. Second basket for Boozer, who again had a career-high 28 points against Detroit this past Thursday night. Celtics by 13 and the ball a couple of minutes into the third if you're just joining us. That's going to be a foul on Ilgauskas.
Ilgauskas! You big guy.
He is a big guy, isn't he? He's every bit of 7'3" and 260.
He's got those brows that he stares you down with. You know? I mean, it's...
Miles comes in for Ilgauskas. He had foot problems the past couple of years where they could only play him about 20 minutes a game, but seems to be behind him, and the Cavs again have one of the few real legitimate centers in the Eastern Conference. Baker trying to work immediately on Miles.
I get it.
Little hitch in the fall away, rebound over the top taken by Ricky Davis. James to Davis. Welch there defensively. Davis around the screen. Baker, nice job getting the hand up. Couldn't get the shot off. 3 on the shot clock. Davis says he likes to do it off the dribble. For 2. Just the first field goal in the game for Ricky Davis. He's got 3 points. Welch. Right up in there. Geary.
Double pick from right at the head of the key. Beautifully executed.
That shot that we were worried about a couple of weeks ago is looking very smooth right now. Nubel along the baseline. Pierce there defensively. Back outside Davis. Gives it up. Miles tees up a 3 and knocks it down. Well, Miles and Davis are playing well right now. 11 in the game for Darius Miles. 10-point game at 65-55. Celtics want to go to Baker again, and they do. Vin. And a blocking foul is called on Miles. That'll be 2 on Miles.
Darius Miles is second, team third.
What is little Miles, T? Is he like a quick forward, a 3? He doesn't look like a 4 at his weight.
He can handle the ball, and he's really could be a terrific 3. But when Ilgauskas is out of there, I guess he plays 4 because he is, he'll get stronger.
Pierce back rim. Blount on the offensive glass is able to track it down, gives it to Yuri. Misses a 3, and a foul underneath is going to go on Vin Baker.
Ball foul, number 42, Vin Baker.
So on Vin, that is his second, and the first on the Celtics here in the first 3.5 minutes of the third. LeBron runs it into the forecourt.
He learned that lesson. Attack.
Davis off the catch. Fouls on Welch. 3 on Yuri.
Foul on Yuri Welch. His third, team foul number 2.
Nubel will inbound. Davis had the shot behind the screen, passed it up. Now he tries to go one-on-one, falls down, and Yuri comes up with the ball.
What a takeaway by Yuri.
It really was, wasn't it?
That's good hands, even with a bad thumb.
Not good hands there as it goes through Mark Blount's mitts, and LeBron is fouled from behind by Blount. Nearly took the headband off. That'll be 4 on Mark.
4, team third.
Here's Mark just having to pick him up at the last instant. Didn't even know he was there, but they are ready to attack all the time. So you got to get your act together, guys. Pick up a guy and talk. I got him. Take mine.
LeBron, first points of the second half, having a career night at the free throw line. There you can see the numbers for both Pierce and LeBron. They have been combined at the line 23 times. Miles, little one-man press. Pierce brings it across. Cavs have it to 8. First time they've had it in single digits here in the second half.
That was not a good pass.
Uri cut to the basket, and again he gets 2 with that soft floater.
Nice pass by Mark Blount.
Double figures again for Uri. He's got 10. Miles has to back it off, sends it out to James, fakes the 3, dips the shoulder. Good look for Miles. And Welch is called for the foul. And on Uri now, that'll be 4.
Watch this nice play by Blount. Picks it off the floor and then finds Uri cutting down the middle.
So Uri, the first Celtic, in foul trouble as he sits down with 4 and a long way to go. 7:32 to go in the third. Kedrick Brown has checked in. Boozer. 6 points in the game for Carlos Boozer. Looked pretty smooth on that shot, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked like he really knew what he was doing. Very good stroke.
Blount gets it out to Pierce. Deep. James trying to work on Davis. Rebound taken down by Miles. LeBron. Kedrick has got Davis.
Yeah, mismatch. LeBron has got Mike James down in there.
Darius Miles in traffic for 2.
Darius Miles from Ricky Davis.
Miles, a solid effort here tonight. He's got 13. Jim O'Brien wants a timeout, and the Cavs, as close as they have been in the half, it's a 6-point game, 67-61.
Now for a trivia game that everyone can play. Turn your attention.
And Greg, those 2 guys up for the fans.
Darius Miles missed his first shot. Since then, he has not missed. This is right inside. They find him with a nice pass, and he's a big guy. So he is 6 for 7 from the field, 13 points.
Pierce takes it into the paint with the left hand, does not get the bounce. Rebound taken down by Boozer.
Got all the way to the hoop.
He sure did. James able to keep control of the basketball without turning it over. Miles spins off James. Pierce got there, but Miles has hit 7 in a row. $15 points for Darius Miles. It is a 4-point game. The Cavalier run, you knew it was coming, is 15-4. Kedrick coming around the screen. James chasing him inside to Eric Williams. Eric Williams working on Miles. Comes up short. Miles got the rebound. Miles in the middle on the break. Kicks it. LeBron back to Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis off the dribble. Miles kept it alive twice. Miles battling in there, and Batiste finally comes away with it. This might be the best performance I personally have seen Darius Miles have. Inside, Eric Williams working on Miles. Throws it up off 2. I don't know where he gets these shots.
Well, just keep going at Darius Miles.
Darius Miles.
And he'll keep going at 2.
Darius Miles will keep going at us.
Foul on Eric Williams. His first.
Eric Williams picks it up. 17 now for Miles. First on Eric. Miles, a one-man gang. 69-66 3-point game. Approaching 5 to go in the third.
Well, the Celtics were tempoing the game very effectively in the first half. They're slow. It's game getting slowed down.
Pierce, nice crossover move. Knocks down a fall away.
Yeah, as a mismatch, Boozer ended up on Pierce, and Pierce did his little shuffle dance with the dribble and left Boozer on the ground.
24 now for Pierce. LeBron. Matches Pierce's total. Newble there defensively. Pierce crosses over, comes up shooting, buries that one.
Oh boy, that was a heck of a shot.
Sure was. 26 for Pierce. Miles into traffic, finds Newble. Too hard off the glass. Pierce there for the rebound. Able to clear it away from Davis. Eric Williams running the floor. Pierce keeps on going and gets two.
Boy, they just never went up and challenged Paul Pierce. The first thing you want to do is make the guy stop the dribble. Celtics had 4 people up there, and the 2 defenders didn't know what to do.
Under 4 minutes now to play in the third, and Paul Silas would like a timeout. 3 minutes, 47 seconds to be exact on the clock. 75-68 Boston.
Some amazing things right here. It picks up Boozer and just gets him to back down, and then waltzed him right into that little fall-away jumper. And here he comes up again on the fast break. And they had 2 defenders, but there were other Celtics running, and that's what created the opening for Paul Pierce to take it to the basket. 9 for 17, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 28 points.
Mim has come into the game. That's Mim with no S.
Mim.
Miles with an S has it knocked out of bounds by Pierce. Pierce thinking he had knocked it off of Miles. Joe Crawford wants to put a second back on to both the shot clock and the game clock. Joe right on top of the action as always. Miles feeling it. It's a shot clock violation. It's going to be Boston ball. Mim trying to say it hit the rim. And all 3 officials have the same call, which is a shot clock violation, so I would guess that's what it's going to be.
Right on it, you were. Right on that one.
James picked up by Davis. Want to go to Eric Williams, matched up with him. Eric takes it into the lane, gets bumped. Ooh, almost had the basket. Jim O'Brien with the body English on the other end. But Eric will get to the line for 2.
If Mim is going to play him, you notice Mim is going to play him. That's Eric. Mim will not be able to stay with Eric's. I had to put the S somewhere.
All right, E at the line for 2. 3 minutes, 17 seconds in the third.
Well, Eric puts the free throw down.
Eric with 9 off the Boston bench. The Boston bench, which has been so productive this year, really not giving the Celtics a lot tonight. Now it's shorter, obviously, with Rafe LaFrentz gone for the rest of the season, and we wish Rafe well, as he will have that surgery done on Monday for the tendonitis in his knee. 4 to 6 months is the recuperation period. Eric Williams had that surgery done, if I'm correct, before, and Eric has come back very strong from it. Hopefully Rafe will be able to do the exact same thing. LeBron for 2.
Boy, he's got it going tonight.
26 for LeBron, 7 off his high, under 3 minutes in the third. Boston by a half dozen. Whistled down there on the baseline as Pierce goes down, and the foul, I think, is on James.
Here's LeBron. Watch this nice move now. Mike James is much smaller. Eric tried to help out, but James, with the mismatch, gets it over the top of both of them.
Foul is on LeBron James. It is his first. All 10 of those free throws by Paul Pierce came in the first half. His first attempt of the second half. Point night for Paul. He has been stringing those together with some regularity of late. 78-70 as James tries to back his way in. Kedrick Brown has got LeBron now.
Yeah, they switched off on him.
Yep. And I think they got the foul on Kedrick. They do.
Foul on Kedrick Brown. Second.
That's 2 on Kedrick. No complaint from Jim O'Brien, and it's going to put LeBron back at the free throw line. I mentioned earlier, LeBron with a career high in free throw attempts and makes tonight, 12 of 14. .28 night for LeBron. 2.5. Third quarter. Nice move by James there as Davis was trying to apply some pressure. Pierce pops out. Miles on him. Pierce steps back for a 3 and buries it.
Well, it's a Pierce night. It's a LeBron night. It's a Pierce night.
Look out. James looks to answer and does. That's 2. He's got 30. We may have one heck of a fourth quarter shootout here between Pierce and James coming your way. James off the dribble. Pierce trying to hide behind Batiste. Eric Williams again trying to work on Mim. Back out to Mike James. Looks at the clock. Pierce wants it. James takes it. It's short. Rebound taken down by LeBron. LeBron the other way. Crosses over. LeBron wants to take it, goes inside instead to Boozer. That is blocked, and an offensive foul is called on Boozer.
Well, I couldn't see the play. Standing right in front of me, but here's a nice pass. Finds the open man, and there's the man clearing him out.
Yep. Kevin Ollie is back in, and Boozer goes out. 4 on Boozer.
Well, now's the time to go to Eric Williams. LeBron James is on him.
Pierce spins in traffic. Pierce lays it down. Eric rejected by Mim. A foul, though, is called.
Nice play by Pierce. Drew the traffic. Found Eric. Watch Eric now.
Eric Williams at the line.
Oof. That's that coming down, you know, if he just blocks that. Yeah. But he came down hard across the arm of Eric Williams after he blocked the basketball, and that's why the foul was called. Eric makes the free throw.
But you got to make it.
Celtics number
He did.
11, Marcus Banks.
Marcus Banks making his first appearance. And Michael Stewart has come back in for the final 113 of the third for the Cavs. Yuri Welch on the bench with 4 fouls. Eric is 1 of 2. Darius Miles pulls it down. Boston's lead is 8. James sends it to Davis. Miles in a battle with Kedrick Brown. Miles.
Defensive 3 seconds. That's a technical foul.
A defensive 3 seconds is on. That was a, I believe that was a mistake. But Tony Batiste is up in front of me saying to the official, when you see that one on tape, you'll know you're wrong.
You think he'd bother to watch it on tape?
Oh, well, they do.
Yeah,
They do.
right.
These guys are tapeaholics, Tom.
Really?
They are.
Yeah.
They are. They carry little tape machines around with them. Ollie. Guided home by Darius Miles. 20 for Darius Miles. Under a minute now in the third. 82-76, 6-point Celtic lead.
The Celtics have a very small team out there right now.
Pierce off the dribble. Pierce for two. 35 for Pierce. One off of his season high. And we got a long way to go in this one. Cavs are looking for the final shot here. 8-point Celtic lead, 84-76. Ricky Davis trying to get it to LeBron James. LeBron pointing to the basket saying, Joe Crawford saying that he's having a little problem with the electronic gizmo that the officials wear that controls the clock. And
was he fixing it?
He said he was. He's trying to. Thanks. Thanks. Kedrick got it off. Nice job by Marcus Banks. Penetrated, kicked it. Kedrick got a look at the three.
Cleveland Cavaliers, 76.
Paul Pierce and LeBron James. They are the show, and there's still 12 minutes to go. Boston's up by 8. Any kind of fan of rock and roll music, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. Stewart is out there with Mills, LeBron James, Jason Capono for the first time, and Kevin Ollie to open this fourth quarter. LeBron trying to work on Pierce, and it's picked off by Marcus Banks. Banks. Good look there for Eric Williams. Back out to Pierce. Fakes the three. Got fouled by Stewart. And now they're saying it's 2.
Foul on Michael Stewart, his second.
It's not going to be 2. He was beyond the arc.
Paul Pierce will shoot 2.
Okay. Yeah, 2. Okay.
Good call by the official.
See if they watch that on tape. See, I knew you'd turn coat on me. you sneaky guy, you.
Oh, Pierce finally misses a free throw. He had made 12 straight.
Placing Michael Stewart.
Well, the Celtics will have to do a little bit better on the boards in this quarter. They only got 4 rebounds to Cleveland's 10.
With that 39-19 in rebounds, a plus 20 for Cleveland. The best rebounding team in the league. Fouls on Marcus Banks.
Banks, his first, team first.
Eric Williams gave him a high five because Banks is right in Ollie's jersey.
Capono covered by Kedrick Brown, the rookie out of UCLA. Boozer gives it up to Ollie. Ollie, bad pass. Darius Miles tracks it down in the corner. Tipped away, picked off by Kedrick. Miles back defensively. Kedrick gathers and gives it up to Banks. Pierce stays in the game. He's out there with Petit, Williams, Banks. Nice crossover by Marcus. Oof. He would have thought something might have been called there. It's going to be Boston ball.
Well, there is a guy that could really rebound. 12.3 rebounds. He was a superior offensive rebounder.
Pierce crosses over, splits the defense, takes it in. Short with that floater. And nice job by Eric Williams as he knocks it off Boozer out of bounds. No reset of the shot clock, so the Celtics have 4 seconds. That's a Tommy point right here.
Yeah, this is a hustle play by Eric as Pierce tries to get the floater to go. And there was Eric.
Into Eric, catch and shot. No. Rebound Capono. Up ahead to Miles. Miles having himself a night. Miles. For 2.
Darius Miles.
This is the best performance I've ever seen from Darius Miles.
Number 21's got 22. It's an 85-78 game. Pierce trying to work on Miles, spins on him, keeps on going. He gets 2 more. Season high 38 for Pierce.
Well, they're playing Pierce one up, but very little help. And Pierce is taking advantage.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
We got a full timeout here. 10-11 to go in the game. 87-78 Boston. We are back 87-78, just over 10 minutes to play in the game. Join the Celtics this Monday night, December 15th, for the retiring of Cedric Maxwell's number 31. They'll be hosting Kevin Garnett and the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Celtics will. Meanwhile, Tom Heinsohn will host the halftime, which includes members of the Celtic family past and present, Kevin McHale, Dennis Johnson, Gerald Henderson, Casey Jones, Danny Ainge, amongst others, as they pay tribute to the championship career of Max. The first 15,000 fans in attendance will receive a commemorative framed Max Night ticket. For information, call 1-800-NBA-TICKS or visit Celtics.com. There's Max. High above courtside here in Cleveland. That's where the radio guys are.
Paul Pierce is going to take LeBron James.
Boozer. 8 points in the game for Boozer. 7 the Boston lead. Pierce underneath the Kedrick and couldn't handle it. Cavaliers have it now down 7. Miles.
No shot.
Reach-in fouls on Kedrick Brown.
55, Eric Williams, his second.
Oh no, it's on Eric Williams, 55, his second. Pierce leading the way, 13 of 14 at the line, but LeBron James not far behind. Boston shooting 52%, but getting out-rebounded badly in the game. That's why the Cavs are still in it. LeBron is short with that one, and Eric Williams is there. Banks. Celtics turn it over.
That was not the pass.
Celtics are looking for a travel. They don't get it. They get a tripping foul called on Marcus Banks. Second on Marcus, and he's probably coming out of the game as I see Mike James checking in.
Well, Yuri Welch has 4 personals, but the game is just about in the next 6 minutes. And they got him off the bench. He's been terrific with this ball club the last 2 weeks.
Miles comes up shooting. Rebound tapped out by Ricky Davis and controlled by Newble. Fresh clock.
They have 19 offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Boozer again. 10 in the game for Boozer. It is a 5-point game at 87-82. The crowd's starting to get into it a little bit here. Pierce.
They're playing a little zone here. A matchup zone, so.
Oh, look at that.
That's the one. Nice play by Pierce.
First bucket for Kedrick, and it's a big one. 89-82. Ricky Davis trying to create something. Boozer. Another offensive rebound for Davis. LeBron, plenty of time. Knocks down a 3. LeBron James matches his career high. He's got 33. It's a 4-point game. 89-85. Pierce gets it back. Dribbles away. Pierce trying to force it inside, and Kedrick unable to handle it. Yuri Welch is going to come back in. Not a moment too soon. Celtics were able to hold off the Cavs early in the third quarter when they made a run, got to within 2. That's as close as they got. They now have it down 4. Foul is going to be called on Mike James.
Well, that was a great look by LeBron James.
Well, again, it's 6'8". I mean, he's just...
Well, he's like Magic Johnson.
Yeah, he is.
Looks over most of the point guards that play against him. You got to have a special guy to defend him, and that makes your other matchups advantageous for you.
Vin Baker's come back in for Boston, so it's Petit, Baker, Pierce, James, and Welch.
Pierce is going to take LeBron now.
Boozer. Don't count the basket, but he was fouled on the first go-around.
Well,
Tony Petit.
Let's see how they inside. Everybody comes at LeBron to, at Mickey Davis, and there is Boozer on the inside on the weak side. Nobody blocked him off, and he took perfect advantage of it.
Baker is his third.
Celtics giving up a lot, and I mean a lot of offensive rebounds here.
There are the numbers you're talking about.
Yep. Offensive rebounds, 21 to 5. Come on, guys.
More offensive rebounds than Boston has defensive rebounds.
Yep.
89-86. Knocked away from Pierce. Pierce gets it back though. Sends it over to Yuri. Yuri dribbles into the lane. Keeps on going with the left hand. Nothing to do this time. Miles on a race. Ricky Davis on the other side. Miles throws up a prayer. Nearly answered.
Come on, run, baby. Run, 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 run.
Pierce bumped by James. Petit comes and sets the screen. Pierce splits the defense. Keeps going. Lays it down to Baker for 2. First points of the second half for Ben. 16 overall. 5th assist of the night for Pierce.
Well, a matchup they're looking for right now is Mickey Davis being defended by Mike James.
Boozer. They should be looking for Boozer. He's making every shot. He's 6 of 12, and I believe I think he was just 2 of his first 8. 91-88. Half a quarter still to play. Welch takes it in the paint. Another floater from Yuri. Too hard off the glass. Tipped controlled by Boozer. Cavs a 3-pointer away from a tie game, and they'll get the 17,000 really into it if they do.
They got to get the ball to Mike James and let him set the table. Get Pierce down on the box.
Boozer again. Not this time. Rebound Pierce.
Now Mike James now. Give him the ball. Let him run the show here.
Petit sends it to Welch. Yuri's going to take it. Airmails one from the corner. LeBron the other way. Celtics are back defensively. LeBron's going to shoot it. Darius Miles. .24 points for Darius Miles. Jim O'Brien calls the timeout. 5:26 to go in a 1-point game. We are back. It is now a 1-point game, 91-90, 14-7 edge for the Cavs here in the fourth quarter as Paul Pierce makes his way back out. Let's check out who's on the floor for the Celtics. James and Pierce in the backcourt, Petit, Baker, and Welch along the front line. On the other side for the Cavs, Darius Miles has been the man. He's out there with Newble, Boozer, Davis, and LeBron James, who has matched his career high with 33. Pierce over to Mike James. Back to Pierce. Off the dribble, Paul. Mike James. Yuri Welch, an offensive rebound and a rare one for the Celtics. Nearly threw it into the backcourt. Trying to get it to Pierce. Petit comes out, sets the screen. Pierce kicks it. Welch off the dribble. Sends it cross court to James. Still plenty of time. Mike's floater banked home.
Oh, boy. Well, that moved the defense a little bit. They're playing an out-and-out 2-3 zone, so you can penetrate. Once you get past the top guy, you're in the middle of it, and maybe can find a bottom guy.
James and Davis exchange. Boozer sets the screen. Davis doubles. Comes to James. They swing it to Miles. He's been hot. Not this time. Rebound controlled by Pierce.
Oh, good rebound by Pierce.
Pierce off the dribble. Keeps it alive. Goes right to the basket. And Pierce is going to get to the line. Paul Pierce doing the job, taking it to the hole.
Well, gets the rebound and then brings it up the court. Turns the corner into traffic.
Call Davis on the reach. That is his third.
Ben Baker Baker back for the Celtics.
Vin Baker is back in for the Celtics, and Tony Battie is going to come out. So Vin Baker will play a little center here against a smaller Cleveland lineup.
This is not a bad idea for Vinny Baker to be down there, but the Celtics have to rebound here. They cannot let them dominate them on the boards from this point on.
40-point night for Paul Pierce. More importantly, a 5-point Boston lead. Boozer. Oh, Boozer keeps it in. 14 in the game for Boozer. Under 4 minutes now to go. James. Back to Michael. To Welch. Outside Pierce fakes the three. Step back. No. Rebound. Loose. Pierce hustles for it, but it's picked off the floor by one of the Cavs. Loose. Eric Williams has got it. Put up nothing. Rebound. Pierce is knocked down. Pierce controls it.
Boy, there's a couple of Tommy points there.
And they give Pierce a timeout. Holy cow. Let him play. 22nd timeout, Jim O'Brien says, and Paul may spend it right there. Eddie Lacerte making his way out there to see if Paul's okay. That got a little out of hand, that scrum.
Well, let's take a look at the hustle as Pierce comes in, gets a hold of it. They're more fighting for it. There's Eric. That's not a foul. Here's Pierce, can't hold on to it. Goes to the floor, comes up with it. They jump all over Pierce. That's not a foul, of course.
A little hop on by Darius.
I hope they take that tape.
And do what with it?
Watch it and send it to the league office and say we screwed up.
19 on the shot clock for Boston. 3:33 to go. Celtics a ball in the 3-point lead.
Well, the Celtics have been trying to find a combination at the end of a ball game.
James, a deep three, rims it out, rebound loose. Mike tracks it down. Celtics have a fresh clock, and it'll reset the offense. Back to Pierce. Pierce off the dribble. Pierce takes it in. No, rebound Ryle. Great move by Pierce.
It sure was.
James the other way. Gets it to Boozer. James again. LeBron leans. No. Rebound tipped twice. Controlled by Eric Williams. Under 3 minutes now. Boston the ball. 3-point lead. Pierce to Welch. Eric Williams straightaway jumper. Yes.
Way to go, Eric. That's the shot against the zone. They pass you to another person, and Vinny Baker occupied 2 men underneath the basket. The middle of the zone was wide open.
James, and a blocking foul called on Pierce. And Pierce might be hurt. Pierce is not getting up. We'll keep an eye on it here. 97-92. 30 seconds to go. Boston has the lead. Here's that last play. Pierce jumping out. And the blocking foul is called on Pierce, who is back on the floor. At the line will be LeBron James.
They only have 2 team fouls.
A new career high for LeBron.
Going to have a lot of highs.
(97-94). 2:28 left to play. Welch gets it to Eric Williams. Out deep to Pierce. James there defensively to Mike James. Yuri off the dribble. Yuri takes it in. Yuri gets it on the rim. No. Rebound loose underneath. Picked up by Boozer. Here come the Cavs down by 3. They leave it for James.
Well, they have put Tony Kukoc back in the ball game, mainly for defense.
Rebound, Batiste off the missed three by LeBron.
Yeah, and he got pushed from behind. He almost got pushed right off the rebound.
Big possession here for the Celtics. They get it to Pierce. Penetrates. Fall away. No. Eric Williams offensive rebound. Fresh clock for Boston. Back out it comes to Pierce. The ball, a 3-point lead. A minute and a half now to play. 15 on the shot clock.
Somebody's got to get in the middle now with that defense.
Pierce got Ollie on him. Pierce takes it, kicks it. Yuri Welch. Yes!
Oh, boy. Well, he shot an air ball before, but that was big. Took his time.
6-point Celtic lead, and the Cavaliers call a timeout. 1:15 on the clock. Once again, Yuri Welch in the clutch. We are back. 1:15 on the clock. 6-point game. Yuri Welch, another big three. Looked like last night.
Yeah, here it is. A kick out by Pierce, and he just took his time and lined it up. Big play. Now, Paul Pierce can be the catalyst for other people's offense at this stage of the game. Take it in. They all react to Pierce, and then find the open man. And if they go and play people like Yuri Welch on a perimeter, then he has the ability to go and take it all away and score himself. But the judgment has to be very acute, very smart, and make the right play.
Since the Cavs cut this lead to 1 at 91-90, they go quickly inside to Boozer. He throws it up on the run and got fouled. So not much time off the clock. 1:13 still to play. Ironically enough, Tom, the Celtics have got their last 2 baskets off offensive rebounds.
Yeah, well, thank goodness for that, because they have not.
Jim O'Brien making a point.
I agree with Jimmy. Tony Petit was hands up, and Boozer hooked him.
Well, Boozer does his part. 16 points for Boozer, makes both free throws. Celtics get it into James. Kevin Ollie in there defensively. James gets it up the side to Pierce. Newble there. Pierce off the dribble. Welch. Under a minute to go. Yuri is fouled by LeBron James. 2 on LeBron. So the Celtics actually gain a few seconds there, because now 14 is put back on the shot clock with a minute straight up to go.
Yeah, but they got to get a good shot here, Mike, and they got to score. So Eric underneath wouldn't be a bad move.
Pierce off the dribble. Williams sets a screen. Pierce. 5 on the clock. Pierce in the paint. Pierce, a left-handed floater. No, got his own miss and pulls it back out. The 3rd offensive rebound for the Celtics in the last minute. Boozer is up on Pierce now. And Boozer knocks it off Pierce out of bounds.
20 seconds. Timeout, Cavaliers.
I'd like to see that one again. Jim O'Brien is trying to get an angle to stare at Benny Adams. Here it is. I'll pray tell, is that off Pierce? Anyway, next 2 games for the Celtics, 2 big ones. Max night is coming up on Monday night at 7 o'clock. The T-Wolves will be in town. Some great footage all night long at Cedric Maxwell. And then he's back, that guy. Antoine returns for the Celtics on Wednesday night. You know, much has been written in the newspapers lately about Antoine. Tom, what are your thoughts on that, on the whole Antoine situation?
I told you, stop bugging me. I'll tell you Wednesday.
James for 2.
I got to tell you, if that's not a walk, I don't know what it was.
And Kevin Ollie gives the foul immediately.
Kevin Ollie, his 3rd.
He takes, watch this move here.
Mike James at the line.
That's a walk.
Mike James, a couple of very large free throws here. Makes the first. 10 points for Mike. This is the one. to make it a 2-possession game. Celtics now will just try to force Cleveland to use clock. Ollie with the dribble. They want to get it to LeBron. LeBron knocked away by Pierce. Pierce comes up with the loose ball. Pierce to the basket, fouled by Ollie. Big time play by Paul Pierce.
Yeah, this is perfectly done by Paul Pierce. When he plays defense, look at that. Just tipped it away from LeBron James. Off he goes. And there's the foul by Kevin Ollie.
Well, it's still a 4-point game, 12.5 seconds to go. Pierce 15 for 17 at the free throw line, 40 points.
Well, Cleveland has one timeout left.
Pierce makes the second. Paul Silas will use the timeout. We'll take the break too. 12.5 seconds on the clock. A 5-point Celtic lead. Point Celtic lead. We still have 12.5 seconds to go. Here's our Dunkin' Donuts dunk of the game.
Well, this is nice. Because Pierce picks it off the floor, just snatches it with strong hands and goes and puts it through there hard. The dunk of the game by Paul Pierce.
Let us update hindsight.
Well, if he's off Broadway.
Well, that's just off Broadway.
Just off Broadway.
I tell you, you can see Broadway from there. Jason Capono, a 3-point shooter, has come into the game for the Cavs. 12.5 seconds to go. This one is not in the book yet. It's a 5-point Celtic lead at 103-98. Boozer turns into traffic. No, Boozer tipped away, pulled down by Battie. Over to James. Capono, the foul, 7.5 on the clock. And Mike James will have a chance to stretch this lead out a bit further.
Foul on Jason Capono is his first.
The Celtics continue to just put together excellent quarters of basketball.
Mike James at the line.
Well, they were a little slow in this one. The offensive rebounding really just kept Cleveland in this ball game. Plus the superlative play of LeBron James.
James, a career-high 37. But Mike James, with 13, nails those free throws. It's a 7-point game. James comes across, shoots a three. No. Rebound taken by Battie, and the Celtics have won 5 straight. They are back to 500 on the season. And Dick Hart are very happy with head coach Jim O'Brien and Paul Pierce. A monster night. 41 points for Pierce, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And the Celtics continue to roll along.
Where is my
Fake it.
Tommy Award? Brought to you by J.M. Phillips Autoglass.